Me, I'm coming back here again to do another video of the tarot cards of the week for Monday, today the 21st, to Sunday the 27th. So I'm going to shuffle some cards. Oh, and one just flew out. I'm going to shuffle some cards for Monday and Tuesday. This one's going to be for Monday and Tuesday. But before I even pull one out, I want to address the one that just flew out, because that's, like I mentioned before, that's really important. When cards start flying out of nowhere, usually spirit, ancestors, whatever it is around us that's all pervasive, they want to grab our attention because there's an important message to translate to you guys. So this one is the Magician. And the Magician manifests magic through willpower, because it's very yellow. He's got a very yellow background. Through thoughts and actions and the desire and the passion, and once again the willpower to do things. So this is the week that is it's very important for you to go ahead and push yourself out there and go beyond your comfort zone and do whatever it is that's been residing in your heart and in your head. I know a lot of the times we play these scenarios and these stories, but we don't really actualize them, or we doubt ourselves and we hold back from our full potential. So the Magician is here to say, hey man, I'm leading the way. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to do whatever it takes to manifest what I want for the highest good of all involved. And also, I mean, this card has a lot of symbology in it. If you can see, there's the infinity symbol above his head. What goes around comes around. This may be a week where you're going to see a lot of signs, a lot of como se dice, synchronicities, so to speak. Maybe people from the past are going to contact you again for an old job that you never finished, or something that you thought you left behind, but is going to resurface for you to complete the task, so to speak, whether that's a hobby or literally something in your work environment, or maybe you separated from someone and you didn't have the means or the chance, or wasn't the right energy to really leave on a peaceful note. You might get that chance this week to end things off right. The Magician is insanely powerful, and a lot of the times we are ruled by our subconscious beliefs and our thoughts and our feelings that we are really not in tune with, that we're not aware with. So it's important for us to tune into that. It's important for us to take a couple of minutes each day to meditate. And meditation doesn't necessarily mean you have to sit in lotus position and be all blah, blah, and really focus. Meditation can be fun. Meditation could be even as easy as listening to a really powerful song that you like, that resonates with you, and just really like internalizing the messages and the vibes. It could be focusing on your walking while you're walking down the street, or like really zoning in on your breathing. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out as we're waiting for the train or we're waiting across the street. I mean, meditation can be in all things. As long as you're mindful of what you're doing, that essentially is meditation. So when we're mindful of what we're doing, we are in our power, and we are not being possessed by the past or possessed by the future or possessed by our anxieties and our worries. So that in itself is being the Magician, is kind of living your life with a purpose and an intention, and whatever it is that you're exuding on a moment-to-moment basis, it's based on what you want to manifest into this world. So let's go into Monday and Tuesday. Let's see the cards. Monday, let me channel something here. Monday and Tuesday, we have, the Ten of Pentacles. I know a lot of you are probably really feeling very happy, very light, on a positive note. There's this immense transformation, some sort of a shift. I wish I can give you details on it. Every astrology post and blog that I read up on, they're talking about this 4 trine, something with Pluto, Uranus, Mars, and I think Jupiter, are all combining their forces together around this time. If it's not tomorrow, it's today into like the 25th, and that's some high period of transformation. I mean, I think everything really involves transformation, but you want to utilize these particular energies. Um, when we have them in our fields, you want to utilize them to enact fast action, to, put out, hey, I want that apartment, I want that house, and the energies that are going on right now, please help me manifest that to the highest of all good involved, and as fast as possible. So this card represents a happy home, a stable life. You've got a couple here that are rejoicing in their unity, and pets, and a seemingly wise old woman or man in the background who is watching everything. So I don't know if that's symbolic of a higher force, or maybe a wise old person in your life that's really giving you insight and wisdom, and subtly telling you here and there how to go about living your life in a more spiritual way. This card represents unity, maybe touching base on what it is you call home. What is home for you? Is it literally where your family resides? Is it an environment? Is it, for me, this whole week, I've been focusing on my inner body, how it feels to be inside my body and not really think so much, but to feel things out, feel people out, vibe. How do I feel when I'm going to bed? How do I feel when I wake up in the morning? How do I feel right now? And really tapping into that and going deeper and deeper. And for me, the more I do that, the more I feel at home with myself. And when I own that kind of energy, and when I'm at peace with whatever it is that's manifesting inside of me, I can take that anywhere. I could be home anywhere. So this is a card to remind us to find that solidarity, that connection, that foundation, so you can bring that within you. You can bring that with you anywhere. It is the tree of life. It is the symbol of, this is like the Kabbalistic symbol for the tree of life. And that is also another representation of spiritual ascension. It is important for us in the beginning of the week, I feel, this is coming in, that we need to cleanse in some sort. Maybe you want to cut back on meat. Maybe you don't want to cut back on meat. Maybe you want to add more vegetables. You want to drink more water. You want to cut back on something that you've been using excessively as a crutch or as an excuse because you don't feel good. This week I started cutting back on meat because I just felt like energetically it was weighing me down. And drinking lots of more water. Drinking water with like apple cider and seeing how that cleanses me. Not drinking so much coffee, or if I do drink coffee, it's like pure black coffee. Anyway, let's move on from that. Cleanse yourself, because the cleansing will enable you to be more receptive of your senses, and even of those senses that we don't really own so much, the sixth sense, the intuitive sense, the ESP. You'll be more connected to who you are as spirit. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to pull out. Really interesting. This is going to be quite an intense week, but I mean that in a positive note. A lot of things are going to fall into place for people, whether or not you've been waiting for a phone call, a job. It's just been a waiting game for a lot of people, I feel. And you'll be receiving your answers this week. Thank Goddess. So, bam. That's interesting, because that kind of goes with the whole waiting period. So for Wednesday and Thursday, I know whether or not you have been waiting or have not been waiting, usually the word waiting, or the feeling that you have to wait for something, indicates some sort of a resistance. This is the card of resistance. This is 5, 6, 7. 7 of Wands, where wands are approaching you. Wands is a symbol of fire, of action, of motion and movement. And this guy is going against movement. He's going against the flow of the universe for whatever reason, for whether or not that's fear, or he feels that he's not ready. Who are you to tell the universe you're not ready or not? Like, it's not really your job. So whatever you're being approached with, you're being approached with that for a reason. And I was saying that waiting tends to be a negative a negative a word, so to speak, because it denotes some sort of resistance to time. Like when you're waiting, you're projecting into the future. You want something in the future to happen now instead of enjoying what's going on right now and taking pleasure on what's meant to be right now in this moment. So once again, it's important for you to be fully present in your body, to be fully present of your environment, and to see how you can utilize the magician in the present moments to enjoy these simple treasures of life, to manifest something that you want while you're waiting, so to speak. Um, there's always something that can be done, and there's always a deep presence that can be felt while you're waiting for your dreams and goals to be actualized, while you're waiting for that phone call or what have you. Um, and the last card I'm going to pull out is for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the weekend card, right? Let's see what's going on the weekend. What's important with this resistance card is, okay, we're human beings. It's normal to be resistant. I'm resistant a lot of the time. I procrastinate a lot. But don't resist the resistance. Like, don't start feeling guilty because you're human and you're going against the grain. There's a lesson in that. And the important thing is just to be aware, okay, I'm being lazy right now, or I'm resisting this, and just accept that and then move forward from there on in. And just the key is just to be mindful of everything with a loving and detached compassion, right? Okay, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is voila, the genie in a bottle, but he's not really in a bottle. He's surrounded by yellow, positive, happy, explosive light. And he's got 9 cups. This is the 9 of cups. This is the wish come true card. Okay? Once again, I've been getting a lot of signs for genies this week. Conversations about genies, or some sort of dance that I'm doing where a genie pops in. Oh, I think I had a dream about Aladdin and the genie and Princess Jasmine yesterday, so that was weird. Anyway, this means that the waiting period is over. Everything that you could ever need is here right now. You'll be getting whatever it is that you want. This is a very happy and positive card. It means your work has paid off. Your anticipation, your excitement, you're putting your wishes out there to the heavens. They're going to be answered this week, okay? So take a break. I feel like a lot of us need to just like simmer down somewhere. Maybe we need to go to a beach. We need to stretch our arms, take a yoga class, listen to some groovy music, go get in tune with nature, have a great conversation with a friend, really tap into ourselves. I can't stress enough how high the energies are this week. I myself feel kind of like I looped into some slow alternative dimension where I'm just like, what? And I'm really slow and deliberate now. I feel naturally high, but this is a good thing. We really need to slow down so that we don't miss any important signs, any messages, any action we can take on, anything that really calls from you on an immediate and kind of like, how do you call it, spontaneous, on a spontaneous way. Like if you want to like stop in the street and then talk to the person next to you because you just got that inclination to do so, then there's probably a good reason why you should do that, and you won't know until you do that. The big theme about this week is unknown. How to swim in the abyss of the unknown and really swim inside and utilize whatever potential you have and bring it on up like the magician. So here we go with the magician. Monday and Tuesday, happiness. Don't resist because you're still living in bliss. Look at that. Awesome. So with that said, have a blissful week. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the sun because it's gonna come out a lot this week. Um, Talk to people. Be you. Be wild. Be free. Ashe. I love you all. Peace.